Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm very excited to do because I'm doing the introduction to the new project in 2024, which is technically an extension of the previous project of Project Pan that was going on in 2023. This year I'm taking slightly bit different approach and it's going to be a variation of the Project Pan of last year. So this year's Project Pan is called Project Use Up. The goal for all those products to be finished up by the end of the year, and I'm going to show you and go over all those products today. Some of the products going to be harder to do than others, and then I'm just going to do the best I can to put my effort into using those products and give them more love. Most of these products came from my decluttering series. If you already watched my end of the year of 2023 decluttering series of my entire collection, then for you it might not be a complete surprise because you already seen all these products in those videos. However, I hope you still enjoy watching this video. And if you have just discovered my channel, hello, my name is Eve and I love all things beauty. Here on my channel I share about beauty and lifestyle and upload new videos every week. And if that sounds interesting to you, I hope you enjoy this video. Stick around, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to see you in my future videos. And now without further ado, let's dive into Project Use Up for 2024 products. Just like I said in my intro, this Project Use Up for 2024, is an extension or a variation rather of my Project Pan. I will have that playlist linked for you in the description box. This Project Use Up videos going forward is going to be a part of the Project Pan playlist. So I might rename it a little bit, but it's going to be all in the same playlist. So you will see all the videos from 2023 and continuing through 2024, just in case if you wanted to catch up on everything that has been going on since last year. So the idea for all these products is just simply to be used up. I just want to give them more attention, more focus. And I love all these products. They're really good quality. I enjoy using them. They bring me joy. I like how they look on my skin. So I want to be using these products. However, my collection is pretty extended, even though I decluttered my entire makeup collection at the end of 2023. My makeup collection is still pretty extended. I have a lot of makeup and some products just get pushed to the back, and here and there I also try new products. So some products just don't get as much love when they become a little bit older, and this is the reason for this project. I just want to use products that I think need to be used, need my attention. I have this clipboard that I just wrote all the products out. There's no spreadsheet. It's just going to be a very simple list of products just for me to keep like a starting point, and I know how many products in each category. I'm going to go through all these products by categories. It's not going to be a review video for the products. You've seen all these products on my channel many times and you know how I feel about them, but this is going to be just an overview of the structure. I'm just going to be posting pictures for you here on the screen of the products that I'm going to be talking about, so you would see what those products are and how many of them I have. And I think going forward through the year of 2024, I will not be doing follow-ups like I did with my Project Panning. In Project Panning, I did quarterly follow-ups. So I think with this Project Use Up, because the point is finish those products, eventually they're going to end up in my empties. If you're new here, I do have the Beauty Empties videos that I very much love. They're my pride and joy. I very much enjoy filming those videos and talking about, like in a speed review format, of all the products that I finish. I do those videos on a monthly basis. My Beauty Empties videos are called Stash or Trash. It's a very fun series here on my channel. If you've never seen them, I will have the playlist linked for you in the description box for you to get familiar with it if you're interested. So that being said, in this project, I will not be doing throughout the year follow-ups of how I am doing, how many products I used up, or this is my pan and this is my pan type of deal. I think you're just going to be generically seeing all these products eventually, hopefully, popping up into my Stash or Trash Beauty Empties videos. And then, of course, I'm going to keep a track of everything here because I do have a list of all the products written down. And then at the end of the year, probably, hopefully sometime in December, I will do a finale where I will tell you where we started and where were the final numbers, how many products I managed to finish by the end of the year. So I think this is going to be very much doable for me. I did give a Project Pan a fair shot. I tried it officially on my channel last year, and I think Project Use Up and this structure that I'm going to be following in the year 2024 makes a little bit more sense for me, and I hope you are going to enjoy this series just as well. If you have any additional questions, comments throughout this video, at any point throughout this video, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to chat with you there. But now let's get into product categories. So in the primer category, I have 4 products to work through, and some of them already have been loved and they are in the process of being used. Most of these primers are oil controlling, smoothing, pore filling, which is aligning with my complexion. I am a combination oily skin. I do have more visible pores on my T-zone, so I use primers pretty much on a daily basis. It's kind of an essential product in my beauty routine, the way I do my makeup. So I have been using majority of these products already in my rotation. 4 primers in a year, that's definitely a stretch. However, I will do my best at least. So in the setting spray category, I have 3 setting sprays. And again, setting spray is a type of a product that I use very often, if not on a daily basis. I live in a hot and humid climate in Florida, and setting spray for my oily combo skin comes in like an essential item again. So 3 setting sprays is not going to be an issue for me to use up at all. At this point, all these products already are in use and none of these bottles are full. So I don't see that being an issue to be used up at the end of the year at all. In the foundations category, this is the one that's a little bit stretched, but again, I will do my best to to use them up and give them some love. As long as they're in a rotation and I'm showing all these products attention, I'm going to be happy. So I have 7 foundations. Some of them are more of your full coverage. Some of them have my summer shades when I tan. So there are definitely a few nuances that come into play with these products, but I just specifically selected this product because they're either reaching their shelf life. Some of the products I've had for a while, and I just definitely want to have them here in front of my face. That way I just remember using them. So 2 of these products, the Lancome Skin Feels Good and Essence Pretty Natural Foundation, they came from my project pan. This is basically a rollover products from 2023. So I have very, very small amount of products left there. I know that my Fenty Ease Drops is kind of going down already by the amount. I've been using that product quite a bit in the last few months because I've been already trying to focus on those since my decluttering series, because I'm filming this video in January. That's how backed up I was with everything that's been happening around me. December was crazy. Between my work schedule, my YouTube schedule, and my real life, everything has been just like a vortex. I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. It was just too much happening all at once. So I'm definitely a little bit backed up with the filming this video, but I definitely wanted to film it sometime in January. But all these products already have been standing right here on my vanity in a separate basket for since December. So it's been about a month now that I've been digging into them pretty regularly. So I think I've already been doing a pretty good job using all these products as is. So in the bronzer category, I have 6 products and 2 of them are cream formulas. So the e.l.f. Body Bronzer is my second one that I had in my collection. The first one I already finished in 2023 as a part of my project pan. And this one already has a significant dip going on. So I'm pretty sure that's not going to be an issue because I use cream products very often, pretty much on a daily basis. I'm a big fan of cream complexion products. And as far as the Smashbox Always On cream eyeshadow, you're not mistaken, it is a cream eyeshadow. And if this is your first time on my channel, if you've never heard me talk about it, this is in the shade Sepia, and that shade is my very, very perfect bronzing shade. That formula is also very beautiful. It turns from cream to matte powder, and it just stays put the entire day on your complexion without budging. I'm not a huge fan of cream eyeshadow or single eyeshadows generally, so this is the type of product that I would prefer to use on my complexion because the shade is an ideal match for me. I very much enjoy it as my cream bronzer because why not? So if I can find a way to finish products another way that the product is meant to be, why not? If it works, it works. So I'm going to be using this Smashbox Always On cream eyeshadow as my bronzer. And no one can stop me because if the product works in multiple ways, that's a win-win, right? I know there's another product in my collection that I completely use it in a different way. It's a eyeliner that's in a kind of like the orange shade, and I use it as a lip liner, and it perfectly works. It perfectly works, and you can't tell the difference. So I just also wanted to know that Maybelline City Bronzer came from Project Pan from 2023, and there's a huge pan going on in that bronzer right now. That bronzer has a wonderful formula. I did have a broken packaging on that bronzer, and that's why it even ended up in my Project Pan, but that bronzer is practically done. You'll most probably see it in my next Stash or Trash Empties video. And as far as the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer, you know that would take me years to finish it up, but I am just including it here. That way I just reach for it. Maybe the goal for that bronzer is just to be in front of my face. And to be honest with you, the packaging for that bronzer is much larger than everything else that I own in the bronzer category. So it doesn't necessarily fit into the drawer with the rest of my bronzers, the way I store them. And it's easier for me if I just keep it here and just continue using it. All of this just makes sense to me. I hope it does make sense to you as well as I'm explaining this. So in the powder category, I definitely have a lot of products. But again, if you are absolutely new here, I'll just say it again that I'm a combo oily skin and I go through powders like I go through water bottles. I use powders every day, multiple times a day. Loose powders go much faster than the pressed powders for me. If you're not new here, you probably already watched my finale for Stash or Trash, my yearly roundup with all the numbers and everything. Then this might not be very surprising for you because you probably already know how many products I go through in a year in a powder category or in other complexion categories. For those of you who are new, I will leave the link for that video in the description box for you to catch up on. So in the powder categories, I have 14 powders to work through. And in this list, I have different formulas. Some of them are powder foundations, some of them are finishing powders, some of them are just setting powders, some of them are loose powders. 4 of them already have significant pans going on. A lot of these powders have softer consistency. So all that being said, with all that in mind, for me personally, as my personal project goal, I think it's not very scary number. I think it's very much doable. If not all 14, I should get somewhat close to 10. Don't mark my words, but I can see that being somewhat doable. So in this last category, blush and highlighters, I only have 3 products, and 2 of those products, as you can see, they're coming from Kaja Bento Box. This is technically a face trio that had bronzer, cream bronzer, which I already finished last year. And I was left with a highlighter, which already has a significant pan in it. And then the blush, which I am pretty much using or have been using on a daily basis because this is definitely a color that I really, really love. And the formula is super lovely. So I definitely see myself using that blush throughout the year. And I am very hopeful that I will pan this entire bento box. Additional product in this category is a Clinique highlighter stick, which I have a very small amount of product left, and I think that is very, very much doable for me as well. So these are technically all the products that I selected for my project use up of 2024. I think it's all doable because I like wearing makeup. I wear makeup, full face of makeup, pretty much on a daily basis. Sometimes I go a little bit lighter, sometimes I go a little bit heavier. I film a lot of videos. So I just wanted to show you what my bins look like. I managed to organize everything in 2 nice sections. I picked up this container from Dollar General. It's just like their medium size. I sometimes use them in my storage drawers as well. So these are really comfortable. These are basically all my powders and bronzers. And this is another organizer that I picked up at TJ Maxx. And you may have seen this container in my project pan of 2023. This is how I store all the products. As you can see, they're all vertically standing, and it's nice for me to see how far down everything goes. So if you needed something like that, I think I paid like $10 for this container. So it's very, very comfortable. Both of these units are standing right here on my vanity. Very convenient for me to reach and get ready. I am very excited. It's definitely going to be a different approach. I think it works better for my lifestyle, for my work schedule, for my YouTube schedule, for my life generally. I think it makes a little bit more sense. You will see, hopefully, most of these products throughout the year in my Stash or Trash Empties video. So if you also like to be a part of this journey with me and see how this goes throughout the year, I hope you subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give this a big thumb up. And thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I will see you in my next videos. Bye.